Allora, buonasera a tutte e a tutti e grazie davvero di essere qui a nome di tutto il Museo Nazionale del Cinema. Come sapete abbiamo appena inaugurato una mostra straordinaria che alla Mole Antonelliana lo sarà fino a dopo l'Epifania, fino all'8 gennaio. Si chiama Bestiale, dedicata agli animali attori. Non entro nel merito perché sarebbe molto, come dire, complesso e come dire, articolato illustrarvi tutta la mostra. È stato fatto ampiamente oggi dai curatori della mostra, Davide Ferrario e Donata Pesenti Campagnoni. Ne leggerete sui giornali, ma spero soprattutto che andiate a visitarla nei prossimi giorni, nei prossimi mesi. Io quindi cedo subito la parola a Petrine Day Mitchum e vi ringrazio ancora per essere venuti qui questa sera. Please.
Buonasera signore e signori, che come mi amate il cinema e gli animali.
Okay, great.
It is my great privilege and pleasure to be here tonight to introduce the movie War Horse. It's an astonishing film that speaks to our love of horses, especially watching horses in motion, the same impulse that motivated the creation of the first motion pictures. When photographer Edward Muybridge devised a way to trigger 12 cameras consecutively in a split second, he could not possibly have envisioned the magnitude of the revolutionary art form birthed by his invention. The year was 1878, and California railroad tycoon Leland Stanford had engaged the British-born photographer to settle a wager as to whether a trotting racehorse ever became completely airborne. In proving it so, Muybridge not only invented the motion picture, he made the first movie star out of an unsuspecting horse named Abe Edgington. Cinema pioneers such as Thomas Edison and the Lumiere brothers recognized their intrinsic appeal and made horses the focus of some of their first short movies. The Western genre, which began in America with a great train robbery in 1903 and still endures today, would simply not exist without horses. Neither would hundreds of epics, fantasies, racing, and war films that all require horses to tell their tales. The movie you will see this evening is a perfect example of the state-of-the-art filmmaking, incorporating humane values with technological innovation. Although a fictional story, War Horse is a very realistic depiction of the horrors that befell hundreds of thousands of innocent equines conscripted to participate in World War I. The story follows the life of a spirited young bay colt named Joey, from his life on a farm to the bloody battlefields of Britain. Director Steven Spielberg surrounded himself with a team of experts, starting with horsemaster and head trainer Bobby Lovegren, a veteran of many horse movies, including Seabiscuit. The South African native is as skilled as one of his mentors, Hollywood legend Glenn Randall, who most famously trained Trigger, the iconic Palomino trick horse ridden by singing cowboy Roy Rogers. The demands of War Horse, however, required more than cute tricks. It took 9 horses to portray the main Joey, 9 main horses to portray Joey, in addition to a young foal who plays him as a newborn. The most highly trained of the 9 was Lovegren's own stunt horse, Finder's Key, a former thoroughbred racehorse who was flown to the location in England from California. Every scene in the movie was carefully worked out in advance with director Spielberg, trainer Lovegren and his team, and the monitors from the American Humane Association. There are very strict rules regulating how long a horse can run, how often he must be offered food and water, and inspected for any signs of stress. Spielberg was adamant that the safety of the horses in the film was a top priority, and the head humane officer was given the authority to stop a scene if she thought a horse was in any danger. Fortunately, this was not necessary. The movie you are about to see will take you on quite an emotional ride, but you can watch with the assurance that no horses were harmed during the making of the masterpiece that is War Horse. In the 132 years between an experiment with 12 cameras and a horse and the filming of War Horse, horses have contributed more to the movies than any other animal, yet the essence of their appeal remains unchanged. They are wondrous creatures, born to move, and they are breathtaking to watch. I dare say Edward Muybridge would be amazed, as I'm sure you will be, by what they have accomplished in War Horse. Thank you for being here, and please enjoy the movie.